Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 of the solo progression series. This episode is going to go over day 27 to 34. I did also mess up the audio on the entire day 6, or sorry, May 6th, so day 28. So I'll have a little clip at the end where I realized that I had no audio, well, no mic set. And I explained everything I did. It wasn't much, honestly, so it was mostly just leveling Legion. I also have come to realize that my luck during this series has been pretty insane. My luck in Maplestory before was so bad, but I've actually gotten pretty lucky in this series so far. So I'm pretty happy about that. I also did want to let you guys know the next upload, episode 9, is going to be 2 weeks instead of next week. So I try to upload every week, but next week will be skipped, and then the week after that will be episode 9. But as always, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. We're over 200 subs, almost to 250, so it's pretty crazy. Other than that, enjoy the video. I will talk to you guys at the end. Well, no tier up. That sucks. That was a lot spent. Nothing. Okay, so it turns out... Very cool. It turns out the last, like, 30 minutes of clips I recorded probably don't have any audio to them. My mic was not selected as the default device for some reason. So, I will give you the rundown of what I did. I tried leveling a 0, gave up, because I decided that I didn't feel like leveling a 0 because the quests are annoying. So then I decided that I was going to level a Xenon, got it to 80, also gave up, because I didn't feel like leveling a Xenon. And now, I've decided that I'm just going to level this, do my dailies, do my daily level, and then I'm going to finish my Gatorade quest, and then I'm going to call it until reset. I think editing until 4 in the morning last night put a dent in my wanting to play Maplestory. Like falling asleep at my desk. So as soon as I finish this Gatorade thing, I am done until reset. And at reset, I will do my Punch King, which will level up my AP. That is the plan. Day 28 is a very slow... Honestly, the last few days have been a slow day. Alright, here's level 5 of Soul Janus. I think I get... Yeah. Oh, you don't get more EXP? Oh no, remember, this is the next level, so I must get 16 right now. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go grind. Finish this Gatorade thing. Alright, so this turns out to be the episode of technical difficulties. Because I just keep screwing up. You see that little menu right there? Yeah, well, it's gonna be on the screen for the next about minute and a half. I do realize pretty quickly it's there, but unfortunately we're gonna have to deal with it for now. Alright, day 29. Almost at 30. So today, I'm actually going to go kind of... Well, I wouldn't say I'm going to go hard. It's going to be a long day just because I'm going to level up. And I think I unlocked the next area. I think it's this area right here. So I'm going to have to do that pre-quest, which I'm sure is going to be a pain because I don't have any... Actually, the Sacred Forest here isn't bad, to be honest. Maybe it won't be so bad. But either way, I'm going to unlock this area. And then after that, I am going to... I said I'm going to finish this character like 6 times already. But I'm actually going to finish the Ark today. So I'm going to finish the Ark today. I'm going to get this. Maybe. No, I'm not. I was going to say I was going to... No, yeah, I can. Okay. So I'm going to finish the Ark. I'm going to get this to 1... 9. I'm going to get this to 200, essentially what I'm trying to say. This and this to 200 today. And that's pretty much it, I think. I don't think I'm going to do much on my main aside from the 1 level up and doing the prequests. So day 29 isn't going to be an exciting day, but we're technically going to get a lot done. I really need to do this 0 at some point. Oh, I can't even see it yet because I'm not done with chapter 2. At the end of today, I will also have enough to level up my board, so I'll be able to add 1 more character. My board's a little messed up right now, but it is what it is. So that is the plan. I'm going to go do my dailies to get my level up from my monster park. I'll be back when I level up. There we go. 265. Finally. Actually wasn't that bad. I think it took... I don't know how long that took. Probably like 12 days. And turn in the dailies as well. I'm going to have a lot of symbols because I haven't turned in my symbols in a while. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I should have waited to do that. Forgot the event restarted, so technically I lost out on a little bit of EXP, but that's okay. Okay, let's see if anything levels up. Which is one? I'm at 820. Okay. Okay, 15 AP for 5. So, let's open this. Actually, I don't think anything's leveling up. Actually, no, 1 symbol might level up. Oh, okay. I'm a horrible judge of distance. I think actually a lot of these are going to level up. Okay, yeah. So when I said that, what I meant was almost all of them are going to level up. That's nice. Alright, so... That'd be 400 AP right there. Let's see how much this goes up. We're pretty much exactly 600,000. Okay. We'll say 140. No way Sacred's close. Yeah, not even a little bit close. Alright, well. First, I'm going to do all my daily bosses, and then I will do the Hotel Arcus Prequests. So I will be right back. Man, I just looked back at the recording and realized that the stupid menu for this VTubing program was covering the screen. So now it just looks ugly. How disappointing. How disappointing. Way to ruin the moment. Me and the program. Me for not looking in the program for existing. Well, nothing we can do about it now. Alright, last daily boss. Hopefully he gives me something that doesn't suck. Here we go. Superior, please. I see a green. That's a reinforced. Is that blue or green? I think it's green. Yeah. Always reinforced. Not bad, though. It's good fodder. Alright, that is all of my daily bosses. Let's sell these crystals real quick. Man, I'm kind of mad I ruined my 265 clip. That's a once-in-a-lifetime experience right there. 700 mil. I'm resisting the urge so badly to cube this. Really want one more Meso piece. Or not that. This. Cube this. My pap mark. Really resisting the urge to cube this. Want to get to legendary for Mesa, but man, I really need to save money for 5, 10, 15 as well. Although I have 2 weeks, so I'll probably do it. But for now, actually, let me complete this first. I'm not gonna claim these. I'm gonna wait till the end of the event. I'm gonna see if I can get some better pieces that I can get that are gonna be more closer, not to end game. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is, who knows, maybe I might be able to get some arcanes. I doubt it. I doubt it. But it's a possibility, and we're gonna save it for that. Because honestly, why not? But let's actually start this. Hotel Arcus. I think I mentioned it in one of the other videos, but I've been reading a huge document on Maplestory lore. Why do those footprints look like deer? But yeah, I've been reading a huge document on Maplestory lore. And honestly, I'm going to say it. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Does that mean I'm going to read it right here? No. I'll read it in my spare time. I have things to do right now. But, pretty interesting. The tower, I was reading about the tower that Gollux is on top of. Big dog man. How it, like, rebuilds itself. Now, I don't know anything about this place, to be honest with you. So this should be what I'm reading. But like I said, I don't have time. I also have not really gotten to the part where I know why the Cygnus Knights are even here right now. I didn't even understand that when we were in Cernia. What are the Cygnus Knights possibly doing here? But I'm sure I'll get to that part eventually. Oh. This clown music. I'm feeling it. About to start juggling or something. Potato. More clown music. Ooh, I'm rolling on a ball. Oh, she's cute. That is not how she just looked. Is it? I could have swore she looked more cowboy-y. Why does she look so normal now? My character does not fit in this lineup right now. So I did turn the music up kind of loud for this area, because I want to hear if there's any bangers in it. So, sorry if you're a Maplestory music hater. I gotta tell this guy GZ. I like the little kiwi. Okay, maybe the sound effects might be a little too loud. Okay, it's still really loud. Let's bring that down just a little bit. Okay, it's not going down. Is that the hit sound? Is that not the same thing? Oh, skill. Normal sound effects might be something different. Oh, skill sound effects. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. But now they're silent. I don't want to hear them. They're satisfying. And this is learning experience. These guys are actually killable. Well, I'm only down 20 or Sacred Force. I keep wanting to say Arcane Force. I'm not used to having another Force of Source. It's like I forgot I had a popsicle laying next to me. I have to eat it real quick. Now, the thing that's going to suck about this area is the fact that I'm not really going to be able to train here much for a while. Because I'm definitely not going to be able to 3-shot. But my hopes are getting this symbol is going to allow me to train at Burning Cernium for a nice change of scenery. I like the noise these make when they die. Sounds a little bit twisted. How are you ever supposed to loot in a map like this without a vac pet? Just a ton of mini platforms. I am still eating a popsicle, so that's why I'm kind of just standing here. So here's the unfortunate news. I think now that I have this unlocked, the main might go on the back burner again. I know she only got the spotlight for like 4 days. But I mean, it really depends on how Burning Cernium is, to be honest. Now that I can't talk. Now that I think about it. Oh, it's the Meso Rangers. Oh, and that little alien guy. I think he's still in the game, actually. I saw him in the boss guide. But now that I think about it, what I was going to say was, a good thing I saved those Meso, because I have that arcane symbol selector that I can use on Hotel Arcus and get probably an extra level early on. It's going to cost me all of my Meso, though, because I think it was like 200 mil a level for Cernium, and I'm assuming all the symbol levels are the same. What am I doing? Just turn on spotlights. It's crazy the spotlights can still pretty much clear in this map. Wait, Balrog in the event area gives stuff today. 200 frags, 120 sacreds, and 3 soul Urda? Wait, that's insane. I gotta go collect that. Bro, he's quizzing me? 28th? Oh. Why are you asking me hard questions? I don't remember that. Well, what was the first match? Folded. Oh, Victoria Soccer. Okay, that's kinda wild. I'm KSing someone. Oops. Sorry, friend. Staging channel. Don't yell at me. Well, that pretty much is a free level on my Soul Janus. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's level this up again. Level 6 Janus. I don't think we're getting any bangers. Not that this music's bad, but it's not banger tier like Choo Choo, Temple of Time, or Arcana, or Esfera. That's okay. Doesn't always have to be a banger. I just realized I don't know what the main town looks like yet, besides just been teleport rocking around. Whoa, this is making my eyes feel weird. I didn't like that. That made my eyes feel not okay. Well, there's lyrics. Heard lyrics in the background. Maps seem huge. Okay, they're not as bad as I thought, actually. Now that I thought there was gonna be like a interior part. I was gonna be like, how do you train efficiently? But it's just platforms. Okay, now these guys, I'm not sure spotlights can clear. Although I'm not on my mobbing page. I probably should be on my mobbing page. The reason I'm not on my mobbing page, though, is because I don't want to transfer links multiple times, because I accidentally already transferred them once unnecessarily. So if I do it again, I'm not going to have enough to do level 200s tonight. Although at this rate, I might not have enough time to do level 200s anyways. Because it is already 10 p.m. Went a little slower than anticipated. Do I have to kill more mobs? Yeah, I gotta kill hound bots. Oh, these are kind of cute. I'm gonna have to go through and combine all these familiars at some point. Then speak to Bell in number destination 3. No, destination 3, not number. No is short for number. But it's train with no destination, not train with number destination. Ooh, we're going to the front. Ooh, a bomb. These are some funny looking enemies. I like the shark looking thing with a gun. I kind of like the music here. The not so upbeat. No, there's none. The music is mostly coming out of my left ear. Oh, that's kind of cute. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, she's evil? I think she was gonna be evil. Alright, we turn on spotlights and just sit back. Thanks. Thank you. Spotlights. The big robot. What if that's a mob in this area? There's like 5 mobs total for the entire map. Oh, they crushed him. We have to kill her now. Transformer. I'm gonna actually watch this because I'm curious. Wait, that's actually so cool. It's a turtle. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. The Hotel Arcus. It's like a whole thing. So I guess probably Arcus. So is Hotel Arcus in Arcus? It is. So Arcus. Oh wait, no, it is just called Hotel Arcus. Is this Arcus? Or it's just the hotel Arcus? We may never know. Either way, it's on a turtle, is what I'm trying to say. A fortress with a heart. That's cute. I don't know what this means. I think I have to extend it, though. I wonder what happens when it expires. Do all the stats reset? I'm just going to extend it. I'm not curious to find out. So is the story still going? I got my dailies, so... assuming they're over. Alright, well, I will be back after I figure out if there's more. I'm just going to do these couple quests. That's the daily quest done. Also, how much is it for level 1? So 737 and 235. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Wow. Okay. Then we can level it up as well. There's 29 for the first one. 13 right here. Yeah, so we'll just use all these for it. Could I probably hit 270 at some point? Yeah. Am I gonna just use them anyways? Yeah. Oh, that's really cheap for the first level. Second level is not bad either. A lot of AP. We're now at 22. Huge fan of that. Alright, let me go finish these other quests just to see if there's more story left. Alright, so looks like those 2 quests were it. Nothing else. Check my map to make sure. Yeah. So, now we just keep leveling. So, also, now that I think about it, oh, never mind. I thought we got a Typhoon Potion at some point in this event. Maybe we do, and it's just later on. Either way, if we do get a Typhoon Potion, I need to get to 269. Nice. Before that expires. So, hey, future G-Babe here. Clarification, I meant Transcendent, not Typhoon. So before that expires, yeah, I need to get to that level, just to obviously get the last level, be efficient. But there's not much else to do on the main. I already have my Punch King, but I'll probably just wait till the end of the week to do it. There's no reason to do it early. I'm not like close to a level or anything. So I'll wait till I'm a little stronger. I'll probably train for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Ark tonight. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to get at least. No, I'm just gonna finish the Gatorade thing. I'm just gonna try to finish the Gatorade thing. I was gonna say try to get 400, but if I get 5, I can guarantee that when I do the Hayato, probably tomorrow, I will be able to level it up. So that will be my plan. Just farming. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be training. Do this. Look at that. Easy peasy. Then we throw these at it. The only thing I would take... I was just about to say the only thing I would take is 3-line decks. That's painful. I should be happy about it. But it hurts. Because my goal was... I didn't want to tear this up. Because this was 3-line decks. So I was like, okay, I'll just make this my damage gear for now. And then this was going to be my drop gear. But obviously this is better to be my... Or sorry, other way around. This is going to be my bossing gear now. Because obviously I just got 3-line decks again. And now I'm going to have to start cubing this. So, throw some cubes at it. We're done. Nice. Alright, I'm going to go train. That's crazy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, I just need 180. That's it. Yikes. I gotta do one more. Probably should just do it. Nah. No. No. I don't have in storage. Is any in storage? I don't have any in storage. Okay, never mind. I have to do it from here manually. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't even have Pencilier that I look at it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. I guess I'm going to buy a TP Rock and go farm Pencilier first. And then... What I'm here for? Oh, yeah. Teleport Rock. I'm going to go farm Penciliers and then I will start the training. Alright, I've given up. I keep dying. Too squishy to care. This is just gonna get growth botted. Can't be asked to do this. So it'll be a waste of some growth bots, but that is a trade I'm willing to make. Not worth. Not worth. Please give me to 190, please. 2. 2. 1. Okay, 190. Alright, so we'll say it'll take me 9 more potions, which I'm going to make the insane estimate that I will get at least 2 levels. Okay, so we'll leave that there for now. The next thing I want to do is the... Where is it? Marksman. I'm going to do the strawberry farm thing on this. I'm just doing the strawberry farm on this. I'm not going any further. I'm also going to do the strawberry farm on one more character, I think. I'm going to have to check what my link skills are at. Your link skills do apply in this area. So I have one more strawberry coupon as well. Alright, let's see what my... Oh, I didn't set up a page. I mean, really, the only ones that matter are the EXP ones. I think what I'll do is I'll probably do this and then the Night Lord. Because that'll give me a little bit extra crit rate. Yeah. So, this technically isn't getting me anything but Legion levels, but that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. Should get me to 160, sorry. Should get me to 160. And my Night Lord is 121 right now, so that should get to 155. I still do want to make this a boss mule at some point. Just because I like playing it. I like the mobbing ability. Feels nice to use. I wonder how much of a difference it makes. Getting the extra 20% from the Mercedes in this. I kind of want to test it, but then I also don't want to lose the EXP to test it. I guess I could do the math, but no. Oh, I get higher than 160. So maybe this is the test. Maybe I did it before without the Mercedes. I don't really remember. I'll have to go back and look at my footage. I could have swore at 140 it stopped at... Oh, never mind. At 140 it stopped at 165. It was a 10 level difference between 120 and 140. So yeah, I did 6 levels on the Hayato, so I probably saved 1 or 2 growth potions. Man, I just kept dying. It was tilting me. I can't be bothered to pay that close of attention. So I'm at 100%. I'm gonna go kill 1 mob for the 1 extra level. There we go. 166. Now let's go back. And then now we will do the Night Lord. The nice thing about these two are the crit rate will also help all of my links as well. Alright. So let's get on that real quick. Alright, here we go. Strawberry Farm. I wonder if Showdown applies to these. So it should be 155. I do want to do a mechanic at some point for the extra duration on my terms and conditions. But I'm kind of waiting because that doesn't benefit anything but my main. So that'll be later on. I mean, it'll help my other boss mules when I make them, obviously, but they're not made, so. Alright, so this is pretty much where I'm going to end this day, though. Level this up. I am going to get on my main and train some, but I'm not going to record any of it because I probably don't have much to say. So I will probably train for an hour or 2, get off for a few hours, go reset, and continue from there. At reset, I might do the Twilight Hyperion questline in the Hayato to get 5 levels. That way I can actually get it to 200 tomorrow. We'll see. It's going to feel bad using 4 or 5 extra growth potions because I got tilted from dying. We'll see. Already used 4 more than I wanted to. You think about that, 4 more than I wanted to. That's an extra level 200. Now I'm about to use another, maybe use another 9 to 10. So yeah, we're gonna hope I have the willpower. 156. It'll be slightly more crit rate. Alright, well, I am off to my main. If this is the end, then I will see you on day 30, the big 30, or I might record something on main. We'll see. Hello! I'm redoing this intro because I already recorded it with my mic muted, I found out. But it's day 30, finally, 1 month. I was going to say I was going to do my normal bosses, but now I already did them because, you know, I have to re-record it. But last night I farmed 2 billion mesos. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do at least 3 hours a day. So that'll be 1.4 bill, or sorry, 1.2 bill a day. That's my goal. I don't know if I'll be able to maintain it, but we'll see. Other than that, I'm going to do my weekly bosses. That'll be around another 2 bill a week, so I think I'll be fine for 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to go do my weeklies. I'll record all of it, but obviously you guys are only going to see some of it because some of the bosses don't drop anything useful, so I'm off to do that. Nice. 3.5 minutes? 2.5? I don't remember what the clock was at, honestly, but faster. All that matters. I hate this boss. Oh. There is more to that quest line. Alright, well, I'll have to do that at some point. Not really in a rush to do it now. Let me find something to throw these cubes at. Throw them in my hat. Let's tear up. I got the same exact potential back though. Well, not the same exact, but 6% dex, 3% strength. Alright, so now it's just the long bosses left. Oh wait, not Pap. I'll do Pap real quick. I can't fast travel the Pap though, it's so annoying. Didn't get another Pap mark. How sad. I think I can kill normal Pap too. A little bit of extra Mesa. Now it's just Akechi, Princess No, and then I'll save the others for later in the week. Okay, if I turn this in, will it let me fast travel the Pap now? Yes. Go. Alright, let's do Princess No and Akechi. We'll save Will and Lucid. And Slime. Slime's just... I hate running Slime, to be honest with you. It's so, like, lame. A belt. Alright. The rest of the bosses, so I'll probably do sometime this week, but watch this. 1.2 bill. We love that. Look at that money. We love that. All right, that's all I wanted to do. All right, I said an hour and a half, and I ended up having to level a couple symbols, so I didn't make a ton. Well, I made a ton, but a lot of it had to be spent. But whatever. We're getting stronger. We're getting stronger. Almost up to 4 bill now. Very happy with that. I'll be done an hour and a half total today. I'm gonna do another hour and a half at least. I'm gonna check on my auto thing. I don't know, like, I gotta do this still, but if I claim it early, does it mess it up? That's what I'm curious about. I didn't get any of the things I need. But I wanted to check. So I know these are... recipes are limited. But I'm going to use one because I'm curious. Do I have to mine? No, wait, actually, it literally told me. I think it said I had to... extracting 105 or higher gear. Okay. So I need... I already sold all my daily boss stuff. I think I could do it on another character too. I didn't even think about that. I should have been extracting stuff. That's okay. I could farm a lot of equips pretty quickly and extract them, so I will have to start leveling up my professions pretty soon here though, so we will get started on that. I'm gonna go do another hour and a half, and then I'm going to do strawberry farm in snack break. I want to get my Xenon to 100 to do that. Hayato, I want to get to 200. Probably not today, but soon. Trying to think. Who else? Probably Bowmaster. I'll probably just do Bowmaster today. Bowmaster or Kane. That'll be the plan today. Just a lot of farming. A lot of farming and one snack break. And that is all. Alright, so slight change of plans. I have decided... I can open this here. Cannot. I have decided I'm just going to work on Legion the next 2 days. Because at 5,500, I unlock 5 more character slots. I'll get 6 more slots total, and then I also unlock the next portion of the board. I think at 6K I unlock the very last portion, but if I get this to 200, this to 200, I'm going to do an Illium with my Hyperburn that I got from the daily check-in right here. That'll be an Illium. Problem is, I'm looking for the Legion. The smart thing to do would be get these to 200 for most of it, because then I get much bigger blocks. But obviously I only have 33. I couldn't technically I could do all my strength Legion pieces and it would still give me gains, because I was stuck between just doing more 120s and 140s versus getting more characters to 200. Getting them to 200 obviously is going to make me stronger, but it's also going to take significantly longer. So I'll do 3 or 4 more 200s today, and then I'll do the rest as 140s. So, and I'll just do strength characters. And I'll finish this Xenon, because this Xenon is... I should probably finish... Actually, you know what? I'm going to finish the Phantom and the... Phantom Xenon and the... If I finish, I'm going to get to 140, by the way, not 200. Maybe the Phantom to 200. Because the Mace Obtain would be nice. You know, I'll just put on screen. I'm so indecisive. I overthink everything. So I'll just put on screen what I ended up doing. Or what I ended up deciding on maybe not doing. Because then we'll see. I don't know, man. It's whatever. I'm gonna get this to 200 real quick though. Okay, Hayato is done. This person just put a heart and said wrong chat. They meant me. Alright, this character's done. It took 8 hours and 47 minutes. On to the next one. So what do I want to do next? Alright, so next I'm gonna do the Ark. About time. Plus I also need... I need to get a character to 200 that I want to get to 210 because I'm tempted... No, I should save for the Phantom. I was gonna try the snack break thing, but I will just save it for the Phantom. Did I already accept all the things? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to get this to 195 and then bonk it from there. We'll see if the mental capacity is there for that. By the way, on the last Hayato, I just ended up doing one level and then bonking it. I couldn't mentally handle it still. So that's... Hopefully this one's a little better. I want to also mention transferring over all of these FAMs I have on my mules for energy fodder. And that was a good idea. Alright, I don't have a TP rock. Yeah. Alright, let's just use this to get to Twilight Hyperion. Alright, I got 3 levels and I died again. So I've given up. Problem is, I did not get Pencilier for these characters, and I don't feel like going back to get Pencilier for these characters. So we're just gonna bonk them. Let's hope 6 is enough. 1 level, not a good sign. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. It should be 1 from here on out. 1 in my store. I don't have 1 in my storage. All right. So 3 more. And then this one's gonna go to 210. I already have a bunch of pots for it. I'll be able to bonk 1 more character. All right, 200. And then I will use these and the other ones on it. These. Did I not? Okay, I did check it. Oh, I didn't do this today. Oh, I only claimed 1 of these. I'll do soccer today at some point and get more vouchers for this character. I think the rest of the vouchers should get us to 200. Alright, let's go to a character I can actually level now. I'm gonna go to the Phantom, honestly. Actually, wait, before I do that, let me put these potions there. Money. Alright, go to the Phantom now. My Phantom was apparently in Afterlands. Not sure what I was trying to do. Probably accidentally clicked it. Alright. Grab some money out. Already have some. Grab a little bit more. Pots. Grab a little bit more. Or I will need it. Alright, I'm gonna go get a TP rock and start training. So I did the math last night on just getting everything to 17 star, not going any further. And it would be around 6 bill to get all of my equips to 17 star. So it'd be fairly cheap actually. Apparently it was also data mined, which this could just be a myth. But apparently it was data mined that the cube sale will be on the 17th, which is about 2 weeks away. So, if that's the case, I'm gonna cube for drop gear during that. I'm already at 5 bill. I'm guaranteed another 4 bill So, technically I have enough money to get everything, if it's average, obviously. But, technically I have enough money to... Also, that 6 mil estimate is with a little bit of leeway. I added an extra 100 mil per equip to the average. So, there's already a little bit of leeway built into that. So what I'm trying to say is I have enough money guaranteed for 5, 10, 15. So what I might try to do, I looked up how much it costs to get double or hybrid or double drop on an item, and it's 4 bill average. So if I do it during a cube sale, which I don't know how much it has to be 30 or 50, I assume. But I'm thinking of saving, maybe using, I don't know, maybe 6 to 7 bill, trying to get some double drop items. Just some. Doesn't have to be a bunch of them. Even just a couple would help. It would also make it so I'm not reliant on familiars to guarantee meso bag drops. So I think that's going to be my plan. Technically, right now, I have enough for the cube sale. I really just have to farm... I'm going to have to farm another 3 bill-ish to guarantee that with my boss gains, I will also have enough for 5, 10, 15. So that will be the plan. So my next spending will be during 5, 10, 15. Or, sorry, my next spending will be during the cube sale, if it's on the 17th. And then after that, it'll be 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to level this until it gets Pencilier gear. And then once it gets Pencilier, I'm going to go do the snack break on it. And then, I don't know when I'll get it to 200. I'll get it to 200 at some point. And then I think I'm going to do the 0 next, and then after that, I'm going to do my Hyper Burn on the Illium. And then I might do one more character today. I don't know, we'll see. I still have to do my Xuan daily level. I might go for 2 today, because I'm going to do Monster Park on him today. So I might go for 2 levels. And then I also have to do Monster Park Extreme my main. So I guess the goal today is probably just going to be hitting 5k Legion. The nice way of putting it. Then tomorrow it will be 5.5k, and then I'm going to get back to grinding on my main. And waiting for coins. And I'll just keep getting characters to 200 through bonk potions. Problem is I need to start gearing them. I need to start gearing them before I do snack time on them. Which is why this Phantom, I'm only gonna start the snack break thing after I get Pencilier. Because if you don't and they're using level 50 equips in Twilight Hyperion, they're just gonna die in 2 hits. And it's very annoying. Alright. Let's do snack break. This character will be done. I got all of my Pencilier. Honestly, I'm gonna sit here and roll for a little bit and see if I can roll a 6. Alright, 6 please. Whatever, I give up. This will be 3% extra meso. Oh, the correct move next would be the 0. But man, I really do not want to do the 0. It's so boring. Actually, I might not even be able to do the 0. I think I'm just going to do the Illium now. There we go. That was like 100 levels. Go kill 1 mob somewhere. For the even 161. There we go. So let me see how many more times I can transfer my... I want to be able to transfer it back to my AB at some point. Oh, 8. So you can do 6. So I can do one more character. Yeah, I can do one more character. So I only can do a 0 or an Illium. And I'm gonna do an Illium. Quick hyper burn. Check what my Legion's at. Okay, so the Illium will get me to 5,000. So that'll be my goal for the day. Obviously, I gotta redo my board after. And then tomorrow, I'm going to finish the 0. I'm going to do the Xenon to 140. And then I gotta do at least one more level 200. It'll be the Phantom or the Marksman. One of these two. So that will be the plan for tomorrow. Probably the Phantom, because the Marksman doesn't have gear. So I might just have to... I'm either going to have to farm gear on it, or I'm going to have to just bonk it. So probably the Phantom. Then after the Phantom, I'm kind of waiting on the characters to have to get to 210, because I only can really do one at a time. So these two are going to have to wait a little bit. But these two should be good to go, and this guy. So these 3 should be good to go to 200. That is the plan for now. We'll get started on the Illium. Alright, this is probably one of my least favorite jobs in this entire game. I hate this class so much. Yeah, I do not like the playstyle of this class. It's kinda like Pathfinder, where you just keep switching between 2 buttons. Who knows? Maybe they changed it since it came out, because last time I played it was when it came out. So we will see. I'm not looking forward to having to do this long story either. I will say the little robot's cute though. There are no mobs spawning in this map. Pretty sure the mobs are supposed to spawn in this map. Make sure, yeah. There's none spawning. What am I supposed to do? Okay, here, let me go back here. I was. On anywhere else? No? Let me forfeit the I can't forfeit this quest. Alright, here, mature. Let me try logging out, I guess? Okay, I'll just kill myself. Okay, turns out you're supposed to hit the crystals. I had to Google it. About to drive into the median. I don't know if I just misunderstand this character. They feel so clunky. Probably am not understanding how it's supposed to be played. I gotta say, I still hate this class, but flying around is pretty fun. Needs to go to a new map. I am going to take this to 150 as much as I don't want to. Turns out I was lying when I said I would get this to 150. I also was planning on doing the 0 after this. That was also a lie. I'm just going to take a little break. Destroyed me mentally. My artifact leveled up. I gotta do 2 more levels at least so I can be above 5,000. That's okay. We did it. We did it. Oh, I can't look at... You don't let me leave? Yeah. Boom. Alright, let's go to a town. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this. I have a level 3 link. Does not. Not have a level 3 link. You love to see it. Alright, this character may never be touched again. Alright, I'm gonna go take a nap. That one took it out of me, man. I would be back probably around reset. I still have to do Monster Park Extreme my main, so a little bit before reset I'll be back. All right, goodbye. Well, for you it'll be literally like a couple seconds, but for me, yeah, you know the drill. You know the drill. All right, there's about an hour before reset, so I need to get this all done quickly. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do Monster Park Extreme on my main first, since people probably run that less as time goes on. Alright, all that's left to do is Monster Park. I gotta buy some tickets. Curious to see how much experience this character gets. I've also decided probably won't work on Legion at reset today, only because I don't have enough coins to upgrade anyways, so I'll probably still get my one level 200 just because I'm about to get more growth pots, but I also have another break time that I don't know who I'll use on. Maybe the Xenon. We'll see. I do want to finish the 0 sooner rather than later because of the extra EXP as well. We'll have to see when I do that. I just cannot stand the story. Nice thing about them, though, is they don't require links being transferred. Okay, like 20%, actually. That's really good. I have decided I'm probably not going to make this into a boss mule as well. I looked up their combo and... no thanks. I don't want a boss mule I have to remember combos for. I know it'll come into muscle memory eventually. No! Oh, my little clones killed it. I might have to start playing on this a little more towards the end of the event. I haven't been doing a level every day. I've missed the last 2 days. Well, I got a level on them, but both times it was like... But both times it was around 60%ish from Dailies, so it really wasn't a full level. So I technically did a level, just, yeah, not a full one. So I might have to do, like... I might have to do one long grind session on this character towards the end of the event, but that's fine. Do what I have to do. I am going to transition into doing Monster Park on it, though, for probably a week or 2. I really wanted to get to 230 as soon as possible, to be honest. Because I get a ton of EXP rates. I mean, EXP coupons from here to there. Probably 2 whole 210s worth. So the little bit of EXP. My main only gets about 0.7 right now from Monster Park. And she hit 265. So losing that little bit of EXP. I mean, it'll hurt. That's like an hour of training, but what's an hour, man? That's fine. Okay, losing an hour. All 7 is an hour, by the way, not 0.7. 0.7 was an hour. Okay. Very sad at my level. Sorry, it will get to a point where that's good. Is there a... One second. I have to check if there's a Yum Yum Island one. I feel like I remember there being one. It'll give slightly more experience. Oh, my hands are so dry. New soap. It's drying out my hands. Alright, let's see. Is there a Yum Yum Island? Not appear to be. Alright, this is where I will call it for recording for this day. I'm just going to finish these Monster Parks, and that'll be the end of day 30. And I'll do the... think up the plan for day 31 between now and 30 minutes till reset. Alright, I don't really know what the plan is for today, to be honest. I am going to do High Mountain today. I'll do 1 level 200, and then I think it's just going to be a little bit of farming. I might do 2 or 3 hours, and then that might be it for today. Not a lot planned for the day. We'll see if anything changes. The completely dead stare with the really robotic movements of the hand. Looks insane. Also, it's weird that I have extra wings in this. I have, like, actual dragon wings. Okay, so I actually just started collecting these badges. This one actually gave me like a 60k range increase. Pretty good. So I'm gonna take a moment and just collect all the badges I can, especially the easy ones. So that is the plan right now. Just a little side quest I'm going on. Crazy that in this entire game, this is the only map that spawns this mob, and it spawns 3 at a time. Crazy. I've been here for about probably 10 minutes. Killing these 3. Hoping to eventually get a badge. Finish this badge. I think I have 9 I have 8 badges, so I need 2 more, and then I can get my 3rd familiar slot. So I think I'm gonna do this one. Do this one. Need that one, and then I think I'll probably do this one. I know this one has a better spawn rate than 3 mobs as well. But that is the plan right now. These 3 will be next. I will have 3 familiar slots. I can throw another IED familiar in for my bossing page. And also today I'm going to finally go through and start re-rolling all of these. Try to get a greatly increases epic familiar. So it'll be what I'm doing for a little bit. And then I think tonight it's just going to be high amount and grinding. I'm going to do a really long grind session. I want to hit 265 tonight. Or 266, sorry. And then I think it's 2 days from now, I'll be able to upgrade my Legion. So I just want to have 5,500 by probably the end of the weekend. Maybe. Actually, never mind. I want... by Tuesday next week, I want to have 5,500 Legion. And then I'm going to stop at 5,500, at least manually leveling characters. I'll keep doing growth pots only, but I'll be done leveling manually from that point. Because I think with the growth pots, I can get the rest of the way to 6k. And after 6k, there's not really a rush for me anymore. Because I'll have the entire board. I'll just take it slow after that. So that is the plan for day 31. I'd also like to mention, the new profession system sucks. I used to get so many herbs and stuff from the harvesting random plants while running around training. And now it's really, you only have the auto harvest thing. Unless you would manually want to go in the map where all you can do is harvest the like herbs and ores and stuff. It's not, you can't do, like, I would stop training a little bit and then harvest like a legendary vein that appeared in my map, and now you can't even do that. So literally all you can do is slowly get it from the auto harvest, or be me a week and a half in and I still have not gotten chop wood or gather herbs. So stupid system Nexon. Shame. Do not enjoy. Bring back the old system. Yeah. All right. I decided to keep ranting about it. See, the issue is with the current system is there is no good alternative, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's either you all in farm or you just do the auto profession thing. There's not like a middle ground, essentially. I either have to spend my time farming manually, which is probably faster than auto harvest, or I just do nothing and have to just deal with the slow speeds of auto harvest. So that's the main issue, is there isn't a middle ground. It was nice with legendary veins. It was like I was still getting really good stuff while training, and if I ever wanted to go and mine things specifically, I could go do that and mine things specifically. And then obviously you had your easy solution, which was Threads of Fate. Now there is, like I said, there just doesn't feel like there's a middle ground solution where I can get things right now that I need without spending hours grinding in the maps in the Profession Town. I can spend over 20 minutes at this point, and honestly, I should just come back when I have higher drop rate, but I'm in complete sunk cost fallacy mode right now, where I refuse to leave until I get it. So I assume I'll be here another probably 20 minutes. So that's what's going on. What time is it now? Currently 11:47. Yeah, it's been about 20 minutes. About 22 or 23 minutes. We'll see when I get it. Oh, no way, I just got it. It was only 3 minutes later. 3 minutes later. Alright, last one. Is this guy. Hopefully the spawn rate's a little, yeah, it's better. Let's see how long this one takes. It's currently 49. Oh, that was actually really quick. 3 minutes. Okay. So one more badge, and then I will have another familiar slot. Off to kill these 3. Beetle snuff. Okay, so that took about 9 minutes to get all 3. So, wait, what? Oh, did I not use the other one? Wait. Did I not grab it? I could have swore. Okay, I could have swore I picked one up. But I guess I'm imagining it. What? I mean, it's not there, so I don't know. Okay, never mind. Back to the grind. Okay. We're done for real this time. There it is. There we go. An extra familiar slot. So this is nice too, because it allows me to, on my farming set, my farming page, it allows me to still have 100% drop on meso gear while still leveling an extra familiar. Oh, that's nice too. So now I'm gonna go do exactly that. I'm gonna go farm some familiars and combine some familiars. Actually, I'm gonna do High Mountain first, now that I think about it. Then I will go train. So here we go. Let's see how long it takes me this time. Starting at I'm starting at midnight. Well, that wasn't bad at all. It was 50 minutes. Oh, I got it one time. 50 minutes. Not bad at all. Although, I thought because I took a nap earlier, I'd be able to keep going a little bit longer tonight. I think that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. I will... Ooh, 10%. That's not bad, actually. So I'm gonna level up tomorrow, and I will do the growth potions tomorrow as well. I still do plan on grinding for a good probably 4 hours tomorrow, because I should level up in 2 to 2.5 hours, and then 4 should be when I finally finish grinding for the day, and that should put me at like 5. So I make 400 mil an hour, so that would put me at 1.6 extra. So yeah, be a pretty good spot. Over 6. So that is where I'll end it for the day. All right, slight lie. One more thing I'm gonna do today is Gollux. Nothing. Okay. Good night. Ooh. Thanks. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna buy 5 more because I'm gonna AFK this character. Okay, 4 is huge. Okay. 3 more, and then I'm gonna AFK the character. Alright. Now I AFK for ever. Alright, I let this AFK all morning. I'm going to finish the last real quick. Here we go, kill these stumps, and that should be it. There we go, 200. So that will be extra percentage, my Legion. Bigger block. It's the only 200 I'm going to do today. Yeah. So. Maybe I'll do the Marksman. I can still buy... Yeah. Just get on the Marksman real quick. I can still buy a ton more potions. Well, not a ton. I could buy 8. Or like 9. I don't remember how many coins I have, to be honest. I could buy an amount that's over 5. Five is nice. Not nice. 2 is not nice. Not nice. 4 is pretty good. 1 is really bad. 1 is really bad. This is why in the 180s I typically prefer the hand level, but I don't feel like it right now. Alright, let's buy a couple more. Ugh, yikes. Alright. We will come back to this a later date. By later date, I mean tomorrow. Hopefully, well, we will finish it tomorrow. I'll hand level it 2 levels if I have to. But that brings the Legion to 5062. Although the only issue is now we are out of easy. Well, we're not out of easy pieces. We can still do all of our strength ones. So let's finish this Xenon too. And this, I forgot about this Pathfinder. So the Xenon and the Pathfinder will need to be done soon, and then all of the strength characters. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I just have to get everyone to 140 or 200. But that's it. That's all I'll do for Legion today. Tomorrow, while I reset, I'll finish getting this to 200 for the extra crit rate. And then I think I will do snack time on... I don't know what I'll do snack time on. I think I'll level this to... I'll level this until probably 120... I'm going to level it until I get a full set of Pencilier. And then I'll do snack time on it. And this will be the next thing that hits 200. Then after that, I'll finally... maybe I'll just level that to 140. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's either the Bowmaster or that. Or the Cane. We'll see which one I do. It doesn't matter in the long run. And then I will start working on these two. 210. Because this should be 210 in 3 days. 3 or 4 days. That's the plan. That's the plan. Alright. I am off to do dailies on him. Then I'm gonna go grind on my main a little bit. Oops, I just missed my level up. I just did Monster Park Extreme to level up. So I am 266. I decided to pause doing Monster Park on my other characters because they're in Choo Choo, and I hate the Choo Choo. Hate the Choo Choo Monster Park. So when they get to Latch, I'll start doing it on them again. I just can't be bothered. So this character only gets, I think, 0.8. Check right now. We're at 0.03. Yeah, so 0.8. Not amazing, but better than spending 5 minutes per run in Choo Choo. These are the stupid levels. They have the torrent levels, which I hate. Alright, I'm gonna throw these cubes in my weapon for no other reason than why not? Yes, I am using black cubes on these. For no reason at all, honestly. This is just a worse potential than I just had. Keep this. Could have just pressed one more. Man, I just want 2-line attack. So sad. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna do, I think, an hour or 2-hour grind session, and that is where I will call it for today. I just want to get to about 5.5 bill. Then I will be, actually, I gotta do the soccer thing real quick too, but soccer thing and that, then that's where I'll call it for day 31. Then I'll be back at day 32. Fortunately, I have to do editing, so I can't do a ton. Is this gonna tear up? It did. Let's see if it's greatly increases drop rate. No. Alright. Let's do another 30 minutes and then try to see if it will confuse it to unique. This expires tomorrow at reset, so I'm going to see if I can get a unique and just reroll one more time. So that is the current plan. Alright, gonna do another half hour. Alright, ended up doing an hour because I wanted an MVP. Only made 250 mil that hour though. Low. I don't know why. Either way, what we came here for is this guy. Let's see if he tears up. Please tear up first try. Of course you didn't. Okay, we have technology to fix this. Second try is the charm. Of course it is. All right. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yikes. Okay. We have the tech. Yikes. Okay, that was it. How much is that? How much is 5,000? What? Okay, whatever. Okay, we didn't get anything. Fine. It is what it is. We will have to start leveling some other ones. We have quite a bit of these ghost cards still, so we're getting a lot of, well, not a lot of, but we're getting a decent amount of familiars. So we will eventually roll something good, preferably greatly increases drop rate. But my goal is 10% every day, so from training, not including all other EXP sources. So I have another probably hour to go, so that'll get me to my 5.5 goal and my 10% goal. So I'm off to do another hour. All right. We're back at it. As you can see, I did not play anymore yesterday after I said I was going to. Par for the course at this point. I'm sure you're all aware. But that is okay. Because today is Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. That means it's the weekend. Which means I'm going to grind a lot. I think this may sound crazy. This may sound crazy. It is crazy, actually. It doesn't just sound crazy. It is crazy. I'm going to do an entire level this weekend. 267. Right now, I get about 3%. Right now, I get 6% an hour-ish. That's with the 2x, though. Obviously, I can use 3x's if I want to. So, but that means 6% an hour. It means it would take me about 16 hours to get a level. 15 or 16. But I think that's the plan. 15 or 16 levels, or hours, this weekend. That will make me a ton of meso, and it would really help out in... I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm in... My goal is hit 269 before the end of the event, but I think I'm more than on track for that. Because we get a transcendent growth here, and then typically you have a week to redeem the box and then another week to redeem the potion, so I have plenty of time. But now it's kind of just like the earlier the better type thing, so that is pretty much all I plan. Actually, also this weekend I want to do my bosses. The few that remain. I think I'll do that after the level up. But yeah. This is my last day for my prepared pendant. Oh, I should probably do Ursus since it's double time. But yeah, that is the plans for this weekend. Grind, 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 grind. And hopefully make it to well, you gotta make it to 267. Oh, you have to kill 300 mobs? Are you kidding me? Alright, let me go start dailies. I may have just come to the realization I don't have enough 2x's for for that long. Didn't really consider that. Now, I could buy more. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'll probably have about 7 hours worth of 3x's and 2x's combined. But honestly, that just might be a problem for future me. Day 32 G Babe wants 270 or 267. So future G Babes are gonna have to struggle to get it done. Current G Babe doesn't care. To be honest. The problem for future me to fix. Someone sprung an MVP on me, so unfortunately I will be forced to start a little earlier than expected, but it won't matter because I'm about to get some WAPs from this guy. Do me a favor, chop wood. Gather herbs. Oh, we actually got it! Go team! Great news. Great news, everyone. Great news. I'll talk to him too, make him feel a little loved. Alright. So now I can't change channels though. I'm stuck here. But that's okay. I'm in the MVP channel. We might be able to make... Oh, I can level up a symbol. 26 mil. That hurts. That hurts. Alright, let's see. 804. 31. 27k. CP. Wonder if I should get... Well, as long as I stay logged on, it'll start counting up for the other pendant I have. So it should be good to go. I have these boosters, but I'm going to save them for now. But yeah, this is going to be one really long... I'm going to do this entire train. Which is 12 MVPs, so... Gonna be a little bit. Alright, well, I'll get started. Alright, that's the first 30 minutes done. I actually got a ton of energy and a lot of frags. Just randomly. And here is my first 13 bags. You love to see it. Open these 6. Okay. No tier ups. Why did the grandest ones give so little experience? Compared to Arcane River. I guess Arcane River you're turning in way more. Let's level up Soul Janus real quick. 2 more levels. And we are done for now with Soul Janus. Alright, I'm off to do another... I probably will not update every 30 minutes, but... I was really just updating the show. The, what you can expect average when it comes to fragments and everything. Alright, I'm off. Alright, 3-hour update. We're at 6.5 mil. I think we've gotten around... I want to say 29 node stones. I'm gonna do another 2 hour, or sorry, I'm gonna do another hour. Then I'm gonna take a small break. I'm gonna have to get more energy. Alright, back to it. I did do a battle analysis as well. I make 400 mil. Well, I make 380 mil an hour. So in 3 hours, I made 31%, so that's with 3x's pretty much the entire time, which just reminds me I need to pop a 3x. So, after all my 3x's runs out, which will be also, that's 3x and MVP. So, yeah, after all those run out, it's gonna slow down a little bit. Although, I'm thinking of... I'm gonna try a Hotel Arcus map after these MVPs end to see what my EXP rate will be there. I'm willing to take a slight decrease in Meso for a better EXP rate right now, because I do want to just hit 267 right now. I have enough money for the Meso sale. If I just want... I mean, I have way more than enough money if I just want to get dropped. If I want to get hybrid lines, I'm going to need around 8 bill. Not for all hybrid lines either, obviously, because that's going to require a lot more. But I'm going to keep going for now. Another hour, and then I'm gonna take probably an hour or 2 break, and then I'll keep going. I'll probably keep going until 50%. So that'll be another Another yeah, maybe a little bit more than an hour. Probably another hour and a half. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the other 50%. And then Sunday, I'll probably spend all day editing, so that'll be perfect. I'll still do my 2 hours on Sunday, though. That should put me at right around, I want to say, 10 to 11 bill. I still have another week for the cube sale. I'm thinking I might go for hybrid lines. So during cube sale, it would be around 2.5 bill per hybrid line. And I think you need, I want to say you need 5 hybrid lines. And then 1 double drop line, which I don't need the double drop. I would like all 5 hybrid lines. So that might be the plan. Or maybe just get like 4 hybrid lines and then just go for normal drop on the rest of the equips. Would be a decent enough drop rate. I don't need technically max. I could get max later, so maybe I spend around 10 bill. Spend around 10 bill on cube sale. And then just build up 6 bill again for everything 17 star. Or technically I could just get normal drop during cube sale and then spend everything on 5, 10, 15 for 21 or 22 star. I think it was, actually, I think 22 stars was like 15 bill for ZRA, so that's not going to happen. But I could go for 20 star, which I think was, I want to say 6 or 7 bill per equip. So technically, if I can get like 20 bill before 5, 10, 15, I could get 20 star arcanes. Maybe if I get lucky, 21 stars. Not arcanes, so I keep saying arcanes. ZRA. I'll have to figure out if that's worth it or not. I don't know if 20 star or even 21 star CRA is worth it. Or if I should put that money towards something else. I'll ask around. Alright, I'm back to grinding. Alright, 4 hours are done. I am still going to do 30 minutes, should get me to 40 or 50%, so that's where I'll end tonight. I'm not going to record anything for that, I'm just going to do it after I take a break, and that'll be it. Yeah, that is it. I'll be back tomorrow for more. Alright, let's do the thing. Is not another 2. Okay. Okay. Alright, well that means most likely 2 more, but I could get lucky and it could be 1 more. Here we go. Alright, I am going to attempt normal Lucid. So I'm going to get on my main and I'm going to redo my Legion board real quick and then I think I'm going to attempt them. Alright, let's do this. Actually I think this will be pretty easy. Oh, I don't think my origin's up, but that's okay. What is? Already a bad start. One of my buffs didn't go off. Yeah. I wanted to avoid. Okay. They don't kill me because... oh, that was close. Alright. So I'm going to wait for Origin. And I will burst. Alright. Screw it. I'm going to full burst. Alright. Nice. That was actually really easy. That makes me think I probably can do Gloom. I don't have any extra drops, though. Nice. Very happy with that. What am I trying to do? Oh, yeah. Slime. Most annoying boss. Do a lot more damage to him now, though. I'm gonna Origin Burst him. Guy's a lot faster now. Odds of a slime ring are not high. But let's see. Nothing. Good MVP though. I am very happy with that. This is gonna put me into the 7 bill. Oh, I got these from Lucid. I didn't even realize. I didn't even think about that. So I'm just gonna craft a bunch of potions right now. Need to get to level 10 so I can get... oh, cancel. So that I can get WAPs for my next grind session. I want to grind 4 hours today, but I'm kind of running out of time here. 2:30 right now. Cancel. I also still have to do the dailies and all my other characters. I'm also going to need to extract a ton of stuff. I don't have any Philosopher's Stones. Oh man, I'm stuffy again. I'm sure you guys can tell. I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. The joys of the weekend, being able to sleep till 2:30 p.m. with no repercussions. Why do I sometimes gain 240? Running out of materials. I'm gonna have to run to the herbalism girl. Hope that I gain some from Guards of Fate or the auto craft thing. You just go craft some random stuff. What do I do now? Just go into the minefields and start mining? I've been fatigued. So, I could... I'm not going to use 2 WAPs today. I'll probably end up doing 1. I'm going to go to the mines. Like the children used to do. I'm fatigued so I can't? Watch me. Or unfortunately I lied. I'm not as dedicated as the kids back in the day who loved the mines. And I don't want to spend my stamps on revitalizers. So we're just going to wait for reset. But I am going to still grind, just at a much lower meso rate. So I'm off to grind for the rest of, not the rest of day 32, but most of day 32. Because I still have to do my dailies on my other characters. Alright, I did an hour and a half. Well, I did an hour and 20 minutes. But that's where I'm going to call it for now. I'm going to do my dailies on all my characters, and then we'll see if I get back on before reset. I might not. If I do... I probably won't record it, and I'll just grind a little bit. But I'm happy where I left off for the day. 52%, way over my initial goal of 10% a day. That's like 43%. I haven't done Monster Park Extreme and everything yet either, so I should be around 60 when everything's said and done. So I'm going to go do all that real quick, and then I'll probably see you guys on day 33. Hello, everyone. Hello. Day 33. It's day 33. Hello. Okay, it's Mag Soul Day. I don't really have any great souls, but we might as well fuse them, because why not? I only have 10% all, 10, not 10%, 10% would be insane. 20, sorry, not 20% all set either. Give me a second, I'm having a moment. I only have 10 all stat on my weapon. So, anything better than that would be pretty cool. Give me a moment while I bring up a tier list of souls. Alright, so the main ones that are the best are Cygnus, Magnus, Crimson Queen, Vellum, Lotus, Damien. Those are the only ones. Well, those are the best ones that I can actually get. A Mag Soul. What is it? What? What does it mean? How do you tell what it is? Signet. Cygnus Soul? That's an SS tier? My queen? I don't know what it means, though, to be honest. Like, what? So it doesn't say what stat it is. So I don't know what this means. Probably good. Alright, I've Googled it. And it says these are also random stats. So I'm assuming if I double click them, they turn into a random stat. But it also says not to... It says I shouldn't use them. Essentially. Well, I can use Arcarium. So let's test it with Arcarium. Double click. Nothing happened. Okay, let's take this off. It sucks. Wow. Okay. You know, I give up. I don't care anymore. I'm just throwing one on. Whatever one looks cooler. I don't care. I'm over it. I just got to that point, you know, when you're putting your... You know when you're putting sheets... Or, yeah, sheets on your mattress? You just get, like, really frustrated? That's the point where I got to. And I'm kind of over it, so... Honestly... Pink Bean just looks the coolest. So... I think I'm just going to throw a Pink Bean on. Actually, you know what would be nice about Pink Bean is not having to switch weapons for that one thing. So we're throwing Pink Bean on. There we go. Problem solved. So, plans for day 33. Good question. Things are falling apart. I'm not gonna lie. They're falling apart. Okay. So there. Now I asked her, so now I can ask him without resetting him. Chop wood, brother. Thank you. Alright, let's go do our dailies. Let's do our bosses first. Then... Oh, yeah. I never mentioned. Plans for today. So... I'm a little stuck in if I want to level up my 0 first. Realistically, I should, because it's extra EXP. But man, I don't want to. I don't think I'm going to. Alright, that's silly tree man dead. Probably not going to get a drop, but I am really close to getting my first piece at 239. 639, I don't know where I got a 2 from. No drops, as expected, but that's okay. So, 2 days away, and I will be at 700. I'll be able to get my first superior piece. Alright. Alright, I had to leave mid-boss fight because there was a big loud crash outside. Turns out someone's just getting their car towed, but... There goes my run. I don't think it was clearable anyways. It was taking me three rotations to kill one phase 1. So I probably would have got webbed out. Oh, which makes me think that Gloom and Darkdale probably aren't possible yet. I probably need a little bit more damage. So we're gonna say forget that. For this week. And we will try again next week. But I am going to... Wait, let me get my free amps. I'm going to do a little bit of professions, and then I'm going to get to training. So, I'll update you when I have an update. Alright, we have done it. We have done it. We have gotten level 10. So I think we can finally craft wealth acquisition potion. These the same. One's just 30 minutes. Let's craft 8. Oh, you get 3 per craft. Realize. That's a lot of wealth acquisition potions. Yeah, 24. You love to see it. I'll probably craft some more. That's my Threads of Fate finishes. I messed up one of them and got Meso. So that was a little sad. Alright, now I'm gonna wait a little bit. And I'm gonna start my very long grind session to level up. Alright, well, that's one WAP done. 8.4 bill. I had like 11 node stones. I already used them. But I did also throw some... I threw some of the boss cubes I got. Whatever those little green cubes are at this, and it tiered up. So I did buy a pack of these and used 2 of them, and I got 15% dex, so that's cool. Cheap little upgrade. Didn't really make a difference, obviously, because it's not going to make a difference between me 2-shotting and 1-shotting, but I think I'm pretty much destined to only 1-shot. I mean, only 2-shot until I get 17 star, which... So, I think my plan is going to be, during 5, 10, 15, I'm going to star this and transfer it to my Gollux belt. So, I think I'm going to buy the Gollux belt with my coins in 2 days. Eventually, I'll also be able to transfer this to a Gollux pendant. And obviously, I'll be able to transfer this, but I don't know if I will transfer this. I might keep this as drop gear. So, yeah. Essentially, also, that was my first WAP, too. So, that was... I don't remember what I started at. Oh, I actually have one more cube. I kind of want to throw it at something. This is 9%, though. I don't want to ruin that. There's nothing to throw it at. Whatever. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. But yeah, I'm going to do another WAP. I don't think it'll level me up, because there's no MVPs tonight, for some reason. So... I still have 8%-ish from Monster Park, including Extreme, so I really only need to get to 92%, which I should be able to do in 2 hours. And that should also get me pretty pretty close to... I'll be like 400 mil off of 10 billion. So, that's the plan. Do another WAP, and then I might do a little Legion tonight. I want to get another Mage done, and I want to get... Probably just a Mage. But the Mage, and I want to get my Xenon to 120. Because we're getting pretty close to... I'm going to have to remember which one's Legion. We are 60 coins off of upgrading and getting the next level. So we're going to need more characters in the 140 and 200 range. Right now I only have these couple. But I think that's all that I'm going to do today. I have a ton of editing to do, so I'm going to level up, do a little bit of Legion, and then edit until reset. Well, not until reset, but I'll probably edit after I wake up. But that's the plan. I will see you guys after the next WAP. So I'm on the last level. Oh, that hurts. I'm on the last level of Soul Janus to get my double orbs, where I can finally AFK. I didn't realize it was going to be 14 energy, though. That's a lot. Yikes. 14. In these little grind sessions I do, I typically get... In 4 hours, I typically get 3 energy. Every other day, you get, what, 1.2? Yikes. Okay, so this is going to take a lot... Oh, wow, it's 300 fragments, too. I didn't even notice that. But after I get this, I'm going to start getting all these. So I'll be able to up my damage quite a bit. I'm going to get all these, and then... Actually, maybe I won't get all these. Maybe I'll just stick with my original strat of getting Mighty Mascot and Sparkle Burst, and then I'm gonna go Trinity. Yeah, Trinity. I still... Next weekend is still the half off. Oh man, I'm yawning. Half off inner ability. And the attack speed. I was watching a video of Hayato, and the attack speed for him gave him like 10 to 15% extra damage. I imagine for AB, it should be a pretty decent increase as well, considering you only attack with Trinity boss fights. Now, the thing that's going to suck, I think I might CC. I know I can find a higher burning somewhere. Let me CC. 90's good enough. Okay. What I was going to say before I got distracted by myself is I want to switch maps, but I did a BA. Hey, editor G-Babe here. I wanted to leave in this little bit of silence because this is what I deal with when I'm editing my own video. I sit there in silence because I get distracted, and then I repeat the same thing over and over and over again. I want to switch maps, but I did a BA, and my kill rate and my Mesa rate are lower in Hotel Arcus. I'm kind of in a weird spot where I'm forced to train on things that are gonna be 2 levels down the next level, so that's gonna hurt my rates a little bit. But after the 17 star, after I 17 star everything, no wonder I feel like I'm attacking so slow. I didn't use this. After the everything felt so clunky without that. My ADHD is taking over. I can't finish my statement. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, after the 17 star, 5, 10, 15, after the 5, 10, 15, I can't talk, man. I can't talk. After 5, 10, 15, I should easily be able to train in Hotel Arcus. Also, during the cube sale, I'm going to redo my emblem secondary and weapon. I also have to figure out how many arcane piece things, I forgot what they're called. Droplets. I gotta figure out how many droplets I need for my arcane weapon. Now that I can actually kill normal, Lucid, and Will soon. I'm assuming Will after... honestly, after the inner ability thing, I might be able to kill Will. That'll speed up getting all my other arcanes. Also, I'll be a lot more willing to grind when I can stand in one spot with my two Janus balls out. Fortunately, I don't think I'll be in this map anymore, so I'll have to find... The whole time I was in this map, from 260 in the other non-burning version, I was theorizing how I would set it up with double Janus balls, assuming that I would get the double level 10 Janus way earlier than I did. So yeah, I'll have to come. I'll have to find a new map to do my farming in Hotel Arcus. This is also me really assuming that I'm gonna get strong enough during 5, 10, 15, but I think I should easily get strong enough. After 15 stars is when you really start seeing gains from stars. You start getting the weapon attack. I really need those gains. I assume my rates are also going to go up quite a bit once I can one shot. Although at this rate, I'm going to be 270. I'm at least going to be 268 before 5, 10, 15. I might even be 269. Nice. My whole strategy this entire time was hit 269 for the end of the event, because you get that transcendent potion. And now I feel like I'm just gonna be way higher level. I'll probably still use it on the AB because I'm assuming it's gonna be a decent amount of EXP, but I didn't think I was gonna level this much. And I committed to farming a ton for 5, 10, 15. Because in my mind, it's worth it. Spend a lot of time right now to save a lot of time in the future. Worth it to me. I also was curious if Dusk ever got upgraded. Turns out at 15, you get an extra mob hit. It would be really nice. Especially if I ever got my Seeker strong enough to kill. I could probably just stand in one spot, and the Seekers could just keep proccing Dusk. But level 15, Janus is, I imagine, very far away. So I will just be trying to focus on the orbs for now. Then eventually I'll get this stronger Dusk. Kind of want to focus on damage after this, so that after 5, 10, 15, I think I'm going to aim for probably Varus Hilla. Although I think I timed this wrong. Although honestly, I didn't think I would be able to even kill normal Lucid. Yeah, I did it too early. That sucks. I didn't think I'd be able to kill normal Lucid at this point, so I'm kind of already surprised. I assumed I was at least a week away. I'm also very happy to finally be making decent Meso. Now it's probably nothing compared to late game players. They probably make 800 mil or something. But I make 450 now with a wealth pot an hour. I noticed there's some maps in Hotel Arcus too that have a 38 mob spawn rate. This is 33 here. So as I go into later, I'm assuming later areas have higher spawn rates. My rates will go up as I go further. I mean, my goal is 275. Apparently that's the level where you do full damage to Black Mage. So the sooner I get there, the better. Not that I'll be fighting Black Mage as soon as I hit 275, I imagine. But it would be a nice stopping point. Only problem is hitting 275 doesn't really mean anything when you think about it. Because I'm still going to have to farm Meso if I want to get stronger, so technically levels are just a byproduct of farming. So either way, I'll be leveling. But I am mad. Nah, maybe not. Because the summer event's coming up. So we might get like a... But we might get a Shining Star Force during the summer event. So that'll be my next big upgrade, I imagine. Maybe even a Miracle Time? Do they still do Miracle Times? Assuming they do. Although at that point, most of my stuff will be legendary, so miracle time won't be too crazy. I have not been focusing on Legion like I thought I would during this event, though. Which I can't really make up my mind if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because I'm technically still keeping up with my Legion. I'm still reaching the next level before I'm able to upgrade. So really, as long as I'm staying ahead of it, I'm not technically losing anything. Although, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit 55, because when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be able to upgrade. But by the time I get enough coins for 55, which is a ton, by the way. Or maybe this one's not a ton. Maybe it's 6,000. One of them goes up to 930, though. And 930 coins is going to be a long time worth of coins. It's going to be probably 6 or 7 days for me. And it'll be 3 or 4 days before I'm able to get the next level before 6,000. So I have 3 or 4 days to finish it. Probably a week and a half away from actually being able to get Soul Janus 10, though. Unless I do 4 or 5 more huge grind sessions. By huge, I mean minimum 4 hours. I guess it's not huge to some people. It's huge to me, man. It's huge to me. 4-hour grind session. 4 hours is what I used to... When I first started this, 4 hours was what I spent the entire day on one character, or on my entire account. So 4-hour grind session on just my main, and then still having to do dailies and everything, is a long time. A long time to be spending on the game, but it is during an event, so this is when you should be spending longer periods. Now, the 6 hours I'm spending right now, maybe more than I wanted, but also my playtime on Steam has went up significantly because every night I AFK a character. So my Steam shows like 240 hours in the last 2 weeks. Really inflating my Maplestory stats. It's really making me wonder, though, how hard it's gonna, or how long it's really gonna take me to get to Black Mage. I've seen videos of people with around 90 CP soloing him. Alright, 90. Yeah, just 90. 90 CP. 90 million combat power soloing him. And it was a 40-minute fight, so that makes me think he's an hour fight. I could probably, I mean, probably around 80, maybe like 75. Although, I don't know what their Hexa stat and everything looked like. I'm assuming that's going to be my biggest barrier. Also, this is by far the most amount of Meso I've ever had in this game. I think before my highest was probably 4 billion. So I've over doubled my highest. I was never really a save for an event player. I was always just spend it as you get it. Although before it helped that I was relatively strong for the time. I logged on my Evan the other day and it's, I think, 39 mil combat power. And I haven't touched that in 4 or 5 years. So for the time, that was pretty strong. So it was probably, when you're as weak as I am, it feels a lot better to save for an event. Especially when I got to the point where I could train. If I still couldn't train, I probably would have spent a little bit of this money. But obviously, I'm making pretty good rates. I'm about 1,500 mobs below max kill rate on this map. And that's with 2-shotting, so not bad at all. You could argue I could probably spend a little bit more and just finish my WSE. And I could probably kill at Hotel Arcus, which technically I am doing next week, so we'll see if that gets me to the point where I can 2-shot there, though. I think it will, though. I think I'm just short of 2-shotting. 1 more hour. What are we at? 8.8. I'm just going to try to get a level a week right now. Technically, I did 2 levels this week. I did I leveled up. I was at 80% at the start of the weekend. Well, at the end of Thursday. The end of Thursday, I was at 80%. And then I leveled up. And then I did an entire level training. This is not going to be the norm, though. Although we'll see after, we'll see after the cube sale. Like I said, if I can get a decent kill rate in Hotel Arcus, I might do another super long training session. My rates will be so much better there. Especially if I can somehow get enough energy for level 10 Janus. Very happy with this rate I'm progressing, though. I need to swap to editing videos as the week goes on, though, because right now I edit it all at once. And man, it is brutal spending 6 hours at my computer editing. Sometimes it takes longer, too, because I have to sift through more. I've gotten better at... What I would do before is I would... So, this entire weekend, I trained, I think, I want to say 14 hours. No, 11. I've trained 11 hours. And before, I would have just recorded the entire 11 hours. Now I started recording only when I had something to say, which has cut down my editing. My first video, I think, took me 10 hours to edit. And I stayed around 10 until about the 3rd or 4th episode. And that's when I started trying to record only when I knew I needed to. And I think my last one only took me about 6 hours to record. I mean, six hours to edit. So I imagine the more I stop recording everything, the easier it'll get to record, because then it'll really just be placing the clips in order, rather than having to listen to my long rants and cut them apart so that they're not completely unbearable to listen to. Also, I have to say it. If you guys haven't heard XG, listen to their song Woke Up. It is such a banger. I've been obsessed with them for the last, probably 5 months. Woke Up, banger. Shooting Star, banger. Left Right, banger. Most of their songs are bangers, honestly. They're a Japanese girl group. But if you like rap, I know it sounds weird. Japanese girl group, but they rap really well. Especially in Woke Up. That's a song I heard from them. My friend showed me. She told me to listen to them. And honestly, I don't like girl groups. Oh man, I'm gonna make all the K-pop people mad right now. To me, oh no, I shouldn't say it. I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm bold. To me, a lot of the, which I do want to clarify, XG is not K-pop. They're a Japanese group. But a lot of the K-pop groups sound the same to me. And admittedly, I haven't heard a lot of them, but they all have like the, I don't know, it's like the cutesy aesthetic, and they all sound pretty similar to me. Sorry, K-pop fans. I have only heard probably 3 different groups though, so my sample size is very low. So if you know any good K-pop songs, recommend them to me, because now I've been very curious. But yeah, I've been I mean, honestly, I kind of listened to everything already. Although honestly, for the last I would say 6 years of my life, I've pretty much exclusively listened to rap and anime openings. There's a few wild cards thrown in there, although I would argue anime opening is a wild card in itself. So I listen to like really hard rap, and then the next song will be Beautiful Days by Yui Nishio. Banger song, by the way, banger song. The anime it came from, kinda mid. The song itself, amazing. Yui Nishio, slept on. You know what? I'm gonna put it on real quick. I'm gonna do it. Who cares about rates? Actually, I'll do this. Who care about rates a little bit. There we go. The banger. So yeah, if you haven't heard Beautiful Days. Actually, I think it's Beautiful Day. I don't think it's plural. But if you haven't heard it, Yui Nishio. Look it up. Very good. Good vibes. When I get that urge to go play in traffic, it helps. Honestly, hot take. This might be one of my favorite songs of all time. It is so good. It's definitely in the top 5. Wait, can I sit on this thing? I failed. I'm so embarrassed I have to run away. I failed my sit. Okay, there. Now no one can see me over here. Why does my brain work like this? Why did I feel real life embarrassment from failing to sit in that chair that I had to move away? I'm mentally ill. Alright, I'm gonna end this recording because I'm about to fall asleep. And I'll come back after this training session is done. Alright. We are coming to an end. We were singing the Backstreet Boys in Smegas, but I ran out of Smegas, so I guess they're gonna have to finish the song without me. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. Let me head to here. And am I gonna be able to find a party for Monster Park Extreme? Oh, wow, there's 2. Did I already do Monster Park Extreme today? Why do I feel like I did? No, I didn't. There's no way I did. It's gonna be real awkward if I did. I don't think I did, though. Here we go. There we go. 267. Feels great, man. 267. You love to see it. Alright, that's enough training for tonight. I'm gonna end it there. Alright, this is gonna be a fire poison mage. Just needs to go to 120. Right, this is kind of crazy. I literally just stand here. And the poison trails all the way over there, so the explosion trails all the way over there. That's kind of crazy. I just literally stay in one spot and use one ability. I'm a big fan of this. As long as I can find a flat map, I can just stand still. I mean, honestly, the vertical range on this doesn't even seem that bad. Might be able to find a 2-platform map. It would still kill. It does work on 2-platform maps. Look at this. Rails all the way over here. Kills everything. Crazy. Alright, last level the fire poison. That was surprise. Oh, I tabbed out an accident. That was surprisingly nice to level. There we go, 120. Alright, it's that time again. The end of the episode time. So, wait, why does it say my Legion's 5438? Is it really? Oh, it is. Well, I'm pretty much 5500 then. I haven't made any gains this week. This is the only thing I really messed with. This is my weapon. I cubed this as well. It came out worse than it was. And then I cubed this with just random green cubes that came from bosses, and it tiered up. So it went from 9 to 15%. Other than that, I haven't changed any other piece. So not much has changed. Symbols are all 13. Stack is 5 and 4. But really, that's it. A lot of just farming. We have 9.5 bill. 12 hours of grinding Pretty crazy. That's definitely the longest grind session I've ever done. But I'm happy with it, and I'm going to do one more before 5, 10, 15 after the cube sale. So, I plan on spending probably around 6 bill during the cube sale. But if I go down to 0, I go down to 0. If I start making some crazy gains, and I feel like I should go further. So, but at the very least, I will get 8 bill back before the 5, 10, 15 sale. So, either way, we'll have enough for 5, 10, 15. If I have to grind for 20 hours before in that week, I will. So, but that's pretty much it. Not really many changes this week, just a lot of grinding. Next week, next episode, I will be 6K Legion as well. So, look forward to that as well. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.